says Carl.
What in the world is that? I mean, they've never seen anything like it. Hey, it's Jason with Denwerks. Got something really cool here, a 1985 Suburban K20 factory 4x4, and big thing with this is a factory 4-speed. Sorry it's taking me so late to get the video for the auction. We have had so much rain and I haven't been feeling well, but I wanted to get you a video of it real fast. So we're gonna walk around it a little bit. Here it's a nice rig. If you want to check us out on Instagram and Facebook, our website, just type in Denwerks, D-E-N-W-E-R-K-S. It's E-R-K-S, and you can check us out. Also, if you want us to help you sell something, we'd be delighted, as long as you think like me and don't mind showing stuff. So sorry I'm a little out of breath, just have a little bit of a cold. So it might start sprinkling on us, but it's the way it's gonna be. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you the lights real fast. You got headlights, bright lights, got blinkers on both sides, and the running light here, when the blinkers are on, turns on as well. Turn the blink, you can see that. So all the lights are working. I'll show you the back here in a few minutes. You can go ahead and shut the lights off if you want there. Tires are in really good shape. They're Wrangler, Goodyear Wranglers. They're LT 265/75 16s. Now it's starting to rain, but I'll just show you different stuff. You can see there is some little denting on the hood right there, little chip right there. We did put a new windshield in it as well, so there is no cracks. This is a great time to show a rig while it's raining, but you'll see all the photos. You can see here a lot of little paint touch-ups. There's a lot of clear missing on this as well, where it's kind of got fried off on the edges and stuff, but mostly I want to show you this is pretty solid. You know, no bubbles, little tiny ones here, but nothing rusty right here in the bottom of the fender nor the rockers. Right here there is some bubbling in this back part of the rocker and some paint chipping here, but when I go underneath and show you underneath, it's really solid underneath. Tires all match all the way around. It has dual exhaust on it. You can see some paint chipping here. There's a little bit of rust here. I wouldn't actually change a lot on this rig. What I wanted to do with it is put big off-road bumpers on the front and the back, the gas cans, the whole 9 yards, put a big rack up on top. It would just be really cool. You can see here there is a crack. It is Bondo. This thing isn't a Bondo rig. What happened, this was really isolated. What happened, the guy's dad backed into it there, and they ended up filling it. I took a picture of the spare tire out of it there for you, but there was some damage here. It is actually really straight when you look down the sides, but this was isolated when that happened. I believe this is original paint. I think the whole thing's been painted. I think the roof might be original or been repainted at one point, but the doors back here are original paint, and I love the patina on that. Go ahead and rev it up a little bit. You know, that's just condensation. It doesn't blow smoke or anything like that. It actually runs really good. It's got a crate 350 motor in it, and the 4-speed just makes it drive really nice. You can pull stumps out in first gear there. We'll go ahead and show you the lights real fast. Got blinkers both sides. We got brakes, and then reverse. There's the tail lights, and we got reverse lights on it. You can see here there's also a switch underneath the dash there. You can see there it's got some backup lights there if you had a trailer or something that you're hooking up in general. You'll see here a lot of clear missing off. that I know it's hard in the rain, but there's a lot of clear missing off there. Little bubbles down here in the bottom of the quarter panel, right behind the wheel. Pretty typical on these, but you know where you don't see rust is around the wheel lips. Usually this is actually a pretty bad place, but this one's actually pretty clean. You know, it has its little issues and things like that, but this is an amazing rig. You know, I mentioned in one of the comments that I thought about getting rid of my Land Rover, which I think I might still, but this thing rides so much better than that rig. You know, and I can put my family in it, everyone's comfortable, I can set my wife in it. You know, it's just a comfortable rig in general. And you can go 70 miles an hour down the road. Look at the rocker here, actually really clean. I think there's a couple little bubbles right there, bottom of this fender. Real small little blisters there, but overall it's actually pretty solid. You can see the paint right there, where the paint is, the clear has come off right there. We waxed it pretty heavy to get it to shine. It was really faded when I got it. So anyways, excuse me for the rain again, and just the way it is. So trying my best for you. Go ahead and pop the hood. Underneath, very clean, very original. You know, not a lot of monkey business underneath here. You can see I did put a bunch of tire shine and all that stuff. It's got power steering, has AC. It's a crate motor 350. You can see a sticker down there. I'm not sure exactly one that got put in it, but it is a crate 350. There is RPO codes in the glove box I'll show you later. We put a master on it. We put brakes on the front. We put cylinders on the back, and we flushed the system out as well. It's got new radiator fluid and stuff. The AC does work, but the controls don't work perfect. But turn the AC on real fast. You can hear it click on. So it's a factory AC. It has been converted over to 134R, so that's good. So overall, this is just a really nice driving rig. 4x4 works. I can't obviously show you in a video. It's hard to show you that, but it does work. Go ahead and rev it up a little bit. It is a carbureted engine as well. So anyways, we're going to go ahead and show you the interior. Good. Hopefully there's not any water on my screen. Taking a look at the interior real fast. I already talked about a lot of this in the auction and stuff in general in the write-up, but it does have a dash pad cover on it, but you'll see a little crack right there, even on the cover. But the rest of the interior is actually very original. Doesn't smell like smoke in here, by the way. I hate cigarette smoke. If you look up here, a little wavy on the a lot wavy on the headliner. The dome lights do work, but you can see the lenses. It needs new lenses. Now these lights only work when I hit the switch right here. I just turn it. All these lights do work, actually, when you first turn it on and off. All those will light up. You can see it's got 99,508. There's the AC. The radio is not working. There's your factory 4-speed low, 1, 2, 3, 4x4. You know, the seat is original. You can see a couple little tears, but overall it's actually pretty comfy in general. Mat looks actually really good. No accident damage inside here. It's actually really clean, not rusty. Everything's real clean. I got pictures underneath the doors there for you in the auction. Just a reminder, this is no reserve, so whatever it brings is what it brings. You know, that's kind of my style in general. You can see the back seat looks pretty good. A little wear here and there, but it looks pretty nice. Again, this is really important stuff. And the jams Very, very clean. You'll see some little surface rust here, no hole or anything, but you'll see that in the photos too. But structurally, it's actually in really good condition. I left my stuff in here when I was taking photos the other day, and I did upload some pictures for you behind here, and there's not rusty inside the tray down there at the bottom of the spare tire. Gun rack, gotta have that. But this is really clean. We took actually the mat was all ripped up. We took the mat out, and it looks really good. You can see inside the jams again. Very nice. Back of the doors. They're very clean. Always remember on a barn door rig, you shut that one first and then the other one. Just take a look here in this door real fast for you. You know, again, no accident damage. All the original spot welds. You know, a lot of these are just, they get really rusty in here, and this was really, really good overall. It's pretty clean. I'm excited for this thing's next journey for sure. What someone's gonna, you know, turn it into. You can see some little bubbling here in this rocker. You know, if you probably scrape that away and ground away, you might find a couple little pinholes. If you look inside here, the RPO codes, and you'll see. Someone had asked me if it was really a 4-speed. You can see right there, 4-speed manual transmission, locking hubs, factory 4x4. So, and it was a factory, since it has a crate motor in it now, it has a 5.7. That was a 350, 31 gallons. So, anyways, also, I was going to mention to you real fast, cut right there. Up here, this did have smog. You can see it's got 2 smog pumps. Everything's here. And over here, you can see it down there actually. There is no belt hooked up to it. This here is a little lid. There was a little tiny lid here. There was no, from the pictures I seen, there wasn't anything that plugged into it. It's down here in the bottom, the hoses. The little lid was missing off it, and there was a filter in there. So this has just a little cap on there, and really fancy cap you can see there from the coffee can. But anyways, looks better, keeps stuff out of there. Hey, here we are. We're going to take a look at the Suburban underneath. You're obviously going to see all the still photos and everything, but this just gives me a chance to point out things for you and look at different things condition-wise. So we'll just start here to the front, to the back. Really solid rig for sure. We'll just start up here on the front. You can see I put a new stabilizer shock up here on the front. These are Rancho RS 500s. We also put new pads on the front and new cylinders in the rear and a new master that I mentioned before. Now if you wanted to flip these tires around, they do have the white letters on the inside, obviously black on the out. We did put a new gasket here. These dates, that's what that means, 1019, new gear oil up front as well. Anytime you see dates like that, that means we just pretty much changed the oil, or maybe we did a gasket or something like that. Obviously no accidents in the front, actually really clean overall. You'll see a little dampness here from the steering box, one little tiny drip off the end. Haven't really had much on the floor, but it probably will leak a little bit more, so it either probably needs seals. You might be able to put a seal softener in it or something like that to make it stop. Change the oil, put new gaskets on the side here on the covers. You can see right there, same thing with the dates, new gear oil, new transfer case oil. We also put a new seal in it as well on the I think it was on the transfer case up here, and Everything looks pretty clean. You can see the mounts, definitely the floors. Mounts all look good. Inside the rockers. One thing that saved this car in general is, you know, the drains are empty, or not clogged. You know, underneath here, I showed you pictures. You will see a little bit of rust blistering here, but the rest of the rocker looks really good. Let's take a look at this side real fast. Again, look at the floors. Very nice. Inner rocker, very, very clean. We'll take a look at this rocker on this side too. One little bubble right there, but the rest of the rocker actually looks really clean. One little bubble right here. This really isn't much right here at the bottom of the fender, but more just kind of some little blistering. Doesn't look rusty. Exhaust looks good. It's got dual exhaust. You know, the rear shocks. We did put tips on the back. You can see it's got new shocks, and we put new diff cover gasket and new gear oil in there as well. But you know, really clean. Underneath here you can see the trunk drop-offs look great. All the spot welds bubbling here I showed you earlier. Bottom of the spare tire looks really good. You can see here, not butted in or anything like that on the back. Hitch, you can see back here. Yeah, this looks nice. So anyways, hopefully that gives you just a general look. My cat jumped all the way off the floor. I don't know if you saw that in the video, but that was quite a sight. Hopefully that helps you anyways with just getting an overview underneath. Date code 451010 after 2000. These are 2010, the last two digits there, just so you know, for tires. So anyways, this is no reserve. Give us a call if you got any questions. Would love to help out. Make comments on the auction, and have a great time bidding. It's going to go to a new home.